Okay, that brings us to the open forum portion of our meeting. We do have two open forum sessions. The first is a 30-minute open forum, and I do have 10 members of the public that would like to speak. Normally you would have 4 minutes, but with the volume of people that would like to speak, in order to accommodate that, it will be a 3-minute speaking time. And I do ask you to maintain order in the chambers with this volume of speakers. I want everyone to have their 3 minutes that they deserve. First speaker is Reverend Nathan Monk. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm going to be speaking tonight about the tent issue that was brought up 2 weeks ago at the City Council, and something that I found somewhat disturbing that was stated by the Council President, and I will quote her at length. Quote, "The thing that strikes me, we've had a very long conversation, and I respect everyone's right to free speech and to demonstrate and to make their feelings known. The irony is tonight we are talking about Section 8-1-7. But we sit here, are elected officials of the most personal level of any part of government we could be on. We're representing our neighbors of the city government. We've walked our neighborhoods. We know most of our neighbors, and we're here to do their business. They pay their taxes. We provide safety in the order of police and fire protection. We ensure that we will take their tax dollars and spend them well and be good stewards of the assets of Pensacola. That's what they trust us to do, and that's what we promise to do. Beyond this, the discussion that this Section 8-1-7 will allow tents, I think of our Book of Ordinance and the business that we do. The irony is you can look at our whole Book of Ordinance, and really what you would come to really make the change that you are hoping to make by occupying our City Hall and our city streets would have to be brought to every level of government. First, by waiving this and by this council not being a good steward of the assets of the city of Pensacola or giving proper notice, the mayor has said his position on this issue. I support that position, and I support giving the citizens of this city proper notice to have discussion once we have this information. I have not spent every day of the last few weeks discussing this on the staff level. That's what the staff has done, and that's where this recommendation came from." End quote. The first issue that I take with this statement is that the council president continually referred to us and them, that she is here to support the tax-paying citizens of the city of Pensacola. She questioned why people were occupying their city hall, our city streets, as if to distinguish between those who are occupying and those who are citizens. Those who are occupying are citizens who are attempting to address their government for a redress of grievances, which is protected by the Constitution. They are citizens. Every citizen pays taxes, not just property taxes. Everyone pays a local tax. Every time they buy a burger, every time they buy a beer, every time they do anything, they are paying taxes. And so they must be represented. Additionally, another issue that I take with the statement that was made by the council president was that this decision came from the mayor and from the city staff. I did a public records request, and that is inaccurate information. The city staff and the mayor had already given permission twice for Occupy Pensacola to have tents. And after doing a public records request, it was Maureen Deweese who brought the issue before the mayor. It was not an issue until she brought it up. I find her statement appalling to say that it was a decision brought by the staff or by the mayor, because it was a decision that was later made by the staff and by the mayor, after she said that he did not have the power to do it. I did another public records request and found that in the council president's job description nor in the Constitution is city government required singularly to support taxpayers. And so now I will read Maureen Deweese's oath of office. I, Maureen Deweese, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Government of the United States and of the State of Florida against all enemies, domestic and foreign, and that I will bear truth, faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that I am entitled to hold the office under that Constitution, that I am eligible to hold the office. You are responsible to uphold the Constitution. That is what you are supposed to do. That is what these people are doing out here today. They are expressing their constitutional rights. There is no better thing that this city should or is required to do than to uphold the Constitution.
Thank you, Mr. Monk. The next speaker, excuse me, I ask for you, please, there are 10 speakers and we have 30 minutes. I know you're proud of the speaker, but I urge you to keep quiet during this 30 minutes. If you choose to clap at the open forum at the end of our meeting, that is certainly your prerogative after someone has spoken, but not right now.